All right, if you saw, I made another video about Brenda's quilt right here. So fresh, so fun, so lively and cheery. This was made by several friends. Each of them did a couple of rows and handed to the next person. So it looks different all the way up. It has a lot of continuity because of color and design and the style of fabrics all being batik. So happy, happy stuff. I am, yes, trimming the quilt up. One of my favorite things. I always encourage you to have me trim your quilt up for you. I showed a video earlier about trimming another section where I was following along part of the border and keeping it even if I had to trim off part of the quilt on the outside. I wanted it to be even on the inside. That's going to make a nice straight line. I'm going to show you what's going on over here. Again, friends worked together on this quilt, so it wasn't just one person. And frequently someone would just kind of zip along until they were done with their section, and then the next person would put theirs on. So let's talk about this. Although I do get quilts like this that only one person's made. And do you know what? This is a 100% judgment-free zone over here. I am so happy that people are using their creative skills to be able to make lovely things. There is so much research about creativity and using your passions and helping your brain and helping your cognitive resources and helping keeping you young. And all of this is beneficial. So there's no criticism here. This is only an opportunity to see what's happening. I'm not sure this is even a learning experience under this situation. I'm just going to share with you. You can see the jog right here. Again, probably somebody started these sections, then they handed it and someone else's block was only that long. Perfectly fine. But I'm starting at the top and I was trimming it down. I realized, okay, I have to actually readjust what I'm doing right here because I now have about a 3/8 inch section that's zipped in right there. So at that point, I'm actually just going to start down here. I'm actually going to show you right here too. I know my batting's kind of wonky right there. It's just the way the batting got cut. And right down here, you can see this section where it kind of goes in a little bit. So I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to line up my ruler. I've only got one hand to work with right here. And I'm going to pull the quilt until it comes out straight. Or in this circumstance, because I can see that divot just really doesn't belong there. It's just not going to be appropriate. And when I line the ruler up, I can see that over on this section, we're pretty well lined up over here, even though right here, we have got a jog sticking out. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to eliminate that extra jog right there. I'm going to straighten this up. I'm going to straighten it in here, and I will go up and finish in this section, straightening all that up as well. So all of that's going to be straight in the end. If you have a quilt like this where you have some pieces sticking out, I'm going to take that into consideration. You know, I might see it as I'm moving along, but that's okay. I'll get it. And I'll go back and I will re-straighten it. If you're doing it yourself, I suggest the same thing. In the long run, you want your quilt to be not only straight, you also want it to be square. Square could be a rectangle, but you do want all of your sides to come out straight and even. So questions, thoughts, put them down below. Let's start.